Hey, what's going on, guys? Like Butter here, and I'm bringing you a Gears of War 3 dual commentary today with my good friend Razor. Say what's up, man.
What's up, guys?
And this is actually a gameplay that we were both playing on earlier. Unfortunately, Razor can't see the gameplay, but we both do pretty well. So I decided to pick a topic for this commentary that isn't very focused on the game at all. What we're going to be talking about today is actually the stepping stones of us becoming gamers, how we got into gaming, what games did we play when we were younger and stuff like that. So that's why I'm bringing you on this dual commentary. A lot of people said they wanted to see more Razor, so I felt like it was actually a really good idea to bring you on. So
Very nice of you, dude.
very nice of you, dude. How sick was that Superman earlier, though?
Oh my god. Oh, I shot my pants. I was like, get the dog, get the
The
dog.
whole clip's like, get the dough, get the dough. But anyways, you guys will see that in a random clips episode. But okay, so Razor, let's think back now. Okay, now I'm assuming when you were around, how old are you right now, by the way?
I'm 19.
19. So I'm guessing like when you were younger, it was the Game Boy and like the N64, probably
Yep.
Super Nintendo and stuff. So what games? All right, first off, we'll go in like kind of stages. So when you were really, really young, what games were you into?
Played Pokemon on the Game Boy and stuff. Same as most people, really.
Yeah, right. So that's all you really had. What about like systems? Did you have any systems when you were younger? Like when did you get your first like game system?
I used to play. Was there a console called a Sega? Yeah, Sega Mega Drive. Yeah, there was a Sega Mega Drive.
Sega Genesis? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, something like that. And I used to play Sonic on it with my cousins. I didn't actually own it, but that's how I first got like kind of saw gaming.
Yeah.
And like anytime we used to go over to my cousin's house, they used to be sitting there playing like Sonic and shit, and I would just join in with them, and that's kind of the start of it.
Right, right. I'm thinking you're thinking of the Sega Genesis. It was like Sonic, Mortal Kombat, all those stuff, right? All those
Yeah.
games. Yeah, definitely. It's actually kind of funny because every single year since I was born, me and my family would always go to Hampton Beach, and we stayed at this hotel. It wasn't an extremely nice hotel. It's right on the strip though. And as a younger kid, I just loved being in the little game room they had there. They had Sega, they had Super Nintendo, and it was nothing special now when you look at it. But back then, it was what we were into as just little kids playing games. And I was actually really into Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and that game, I just love that game. I play it once in a while. I actually used to play it on the Xbox. I think they had like an arcade game for it, and I don't know what happened, but I don't think it's on the marketplace anymore. I don't think you can get it.
Xbox ended it.
Really? That
Yeah,
sucks.
they
That
just
game is
take shit off, like Halo 2 and all that. They took that off and just took the servers away and shit. I hated that so much. I
yeah.
loved Halo 2.
Exactly, that's kind of stupid. But anyways, so I was really into the Mortal Kombat games. So right from the get-go, even when I was only like 7, 8 years old, I was playing gory-ass games. So eventually, I ended up getting an N64. This was probably even earlier than that, and I was just playing Mario. I had that Mario, like one of the first Marios that was like three-dimensional. You're always used to those other Mario games, but that was the one where you actually had to go in and you had to kill Bowser and like swing him by the tail. I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was Super Mario, but anyways, I cannot. If any of you guys can put in the comment section what Mario game that was, you're fucking amazing. And I think there was like 3 different Bowsers. They were like all different colors or something. I don't know. It's really weird. But and then I kind of moved to PlayStation 2. Now PlayStation 2 was my shit for a while. I think I ended up getting a GameCube, but I never really played it. Like, what about you? Did you get the PlayStation 2 or GameCube or anything like that?
Well, I started with a PS1 and played like Gran Turismo and stuff like that, like casually, and Crash Bandicoot.
Oh
Everyone
my
loves
god,
fucking
Crash Bandicoot is amazing.
Crash Bandicoot 2 is just, oh, I love that game so very, very much. But then when I moved on to PS2, obviously after that, and I played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas almost the entire summer that came out.
Oh god, yeah, Grand Theft Auto is awesome. To be honest, like the first time I was introduced to Grand Theft Auto was actually for the PS2 was it Grand Theft Auto 3, I think? It was
Yeah,
I'm pretty
GTA
sure.
3 was the first one that was a third-person game. I played the original ones on the PS1 that were like the overhead view, and they
Oh,
were like,
like the little boxes, like
yeah, they're
running
like
around.
it's ridiculously terrible game now, but it was fun for the time.
Yeah, exactly. Like the characters look terrible and stuff, but they
Yeah.
must have got bought off by a company who actually knew what they were doing or something, I'm assuming. But so then yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3 and then Vice City was one of my favorite games of all time. Probably my favorite Grand Theft Auto of the bunch. Like what about you? Like let's talk about Grand Theft Auto a little bit.
I like GTA 3 personally.
Yeah, me too. I
Uh,
actually did too. So, did you really get into the? I mean, I got Grand Theft Auto 4, of course, but I really couldn't get into it like the other games. I don't know why.
it got so boring.
It really did.
Nico is like the plainest character ever, and there's so many things that are so annoying about that game, like people calling you on the phone every 5 seconds and you have to complete stupid tasks that you don't want to be doing, and if you don't do it, you can't progress, and it just got tedious. So I dropped it for a while, but I eventually beat it.
Yeah, I don't even think I beat it or anything. So, we only got another minute left of this commentary, but all right, so let's talk about recent. So, like, I was actually huge into SOCOM for PS2, which is why, like, actually my first multiplayer experience. So, what was your first multiplayer experience? Kind of similar to Gears, where it's player on player, stuff like that. Because mine was SOCOM too. What was yours?
Mine was Ghost Recon.
Ghost Recon, GRAW
Yep,
1 or 2?
Raw one.
GRAW 1. Oh my god, I absolutely loved GRAW 2 with the third person thing. Like it wasn't third person on single player, but online it was. I really
Yep.
enjoyed it, and I had a really fun time going through the achievements and stuff.
I
So.
played a shit ton of the Horde mode, whatever that was called. I forget what it was called, but it was awesome.
Oh yeah, did you get that achievement where you had to like hold them off for like 60 minutes?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I got that too. That was like one of the hardest ones to go for. But so anyways, this commentary is wrapping up. So eventually we found our way to Gears. Let us know in the comment section below if you want us to hear. We'll probably do a part 2 to this if you guys want. And you got anything to say before I let them go?
Just thanks for having me on, man.
Oh, no problem, man. His link will be in the description if you want to check him out, and we'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy, guys.